Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Genshin Impact, and today we are going to talk about, is the banner Epitome Invocation worth pulling? So let's get right into it. For those of you who don't know, we have a new banner coming up soon and it has some crazy weapons on the banner, but you might want to save your primos for characters, right? Now here's the thing, if you take a look at the event page, it says these weapons right here. It was starting from February 23rd, so that is this Tuesday, all the way into March 16th. But the thing that you want to be aware of is that these are event exclusive. So what that means is that these will not be available in the standard Wish Wanderlust Invocation. So that's the general banner. So once this banner is done, you won't be able to get them in the general banner. You're gonna have to wait for the next time they appear in the next weapon banner that they show up. Let's first take a look at what weapons are going to be on this banner. So first off, you have the best claymore in the game, which is the Wolf Gravestone. You can check out the stats of why it's so good, and then probably some other YouTuber already has a video on why it's such a good weapon. Next, if you go to Paimon's Twitter, or Genshin Impact general Twitter, she actually tells you about what the brand new weapon stats are, especially when they're maxed out, and also what sub abilities they are. So first you have Staff of Homa, which actually gives you a hint of what might be the next character banner. However, we can't make assumptions because it could be completely left field, you know? So, Staff of Homa has an extremely good base attack, high crit damage percent, and a really good substat that definitely benefits almost all pole arms, especially Hu Tao if she comes in, Zhongli, and Xiao. We have Shangli, and this will definitely help Shangli, but it definitely benefits these three the most for sure due to its sub ability. Basically, your attack increases based on your HP. The lower your HP gets, the better the weapon gets, or the buff it gets. Next one, it's Lithic Blade and Lithic Spear. So these are two completely new weapons that you probably not have seen. They're very similar with each other. Basically what this does is that it benefits those who have a leeway party. The more leeway characters that you have, each character who is a leeway character in your team will benefit your main DPS character who has this weapon by 7% attack and 3% crit rate increase. So these weapons, as you can see, are extremely good, especially since they have some really good base attack, especially the spear. The claymore is sub good for 4-star. The only con with this is that you can only use leeway characters. So with that, you can't use Sucrose, Bennett, Mona, which are some really good support characters, and then you can't really use Diluc and Razor if you want to fully utilize the ability that Lithic Blade and Lithic Spear has. But the thing is that that's just to fully utilize it. You can use a Diluc or a Razor with Lithic Blade. The only difference is that the max buff that you could get is for 3 leeway characters instead. Now, I'm not gonna lie, these are extremely good weapons, and I think this is actually a really great weapon banner to pull for sure. However, the thing is, only you can really make the best judgment for if you should pull from these banners or not, because primo gems are just so scarce. If it was much easier to access it, yes, then I'd say, alright, just go for this banner, you should be going for it. But the thing is, primo gems are just so hard to get. So the thing is, if you don't really have anyone to pull for the future banners, and maybe you need to raise your combat potential, your DPS, you should definitely pull this banner at, because Staff of Homa, Wolf's Gravestone, Lithic Blade, and Lithic Spear, they're definitely going to help you with that DPS role right there. However, just remember, you're going to go with the intention that you're trying to get the weapons because you want to, and then you want to maybe raise your DPS for whatever reason you have, not because someone else is saying that you should. I know I am not going to be pulling from this banner because I'm pretty satisfied with my damage potential. It definitely could be higher, but my goal for this game is just like being able to at least pass the end game things pretty well. For me, I could do Spiral Abyss, floor 12, 6 stars. That's good enough for me. There are some people who wants to get perfect, some people who wants to get lower times. That's them. You do you, I do me. We are all happy, right? So, pull from this banner if you wish to. It is definitely a good banner. I am not going to be pulling from it though. That's it for this video for today. Leave a comment on what you think about this weapon banner, and are you going to pull from it? And I will see you all in the next video.